Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how we can search for references on ProQuest and then download it in RIS file format. Okay, so first just go to proquest.com and proquest.com, or just search for ProQuest and you will access the website like this. Alright, so have a look at the interface. You see that if you want to search for a journal article only, you click on this, or books, right, or news, or dissertations, or resources. Okay, you can have a expansion on this button to see they have a lot of options, different types of format. But often what I would do is to search for scholarly journals, in other words journal articles, because that's what I often look for in my literature review. Okay, so but before that, to download it you need to sign in. Okay, for example, if you search for something and you don't sign in, it can be tricky. You might not be able to download it, so it's better to sign in. If you already have an account, you click on sign into my research. All right, if you haven't, go ahead and create my research account. Okay, now ProQuest might not be free, and that means you need to buy subscription access to the database. All right, so if you don't know how to do that, you need to contact your local library, your university library. And if your university library does not have subscription to it, you may have to outsource somewhere, like from another universities or from a local university that have subscription and they are willing to sell it to you or to share it with you. Okay, in this case, I am currently affiliated with Monash, so I'm going to find Monash University. I'll have a look. Let's see. Again, for your institution. Look again. I'm not sure. A little bit of time to find my university, huh? So yeah, it's a bit tricky sometimes. So you better get a direct link to it. Right, if it doesn't have, I will go ahead and go to my university. I will just go to Monash University and I will find it on a different way. Okay, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and go to ProQuest Central. Okay, cool. Now I am able to access to it. Okay, well, again, it depends on your universities, your local libraries, that you need to ask them how to access ProQuest. In my case, it's a bit tricky and I have to go to my university's library to access that. Right, the next step, the access, to make sure that you can search and download, but it's not enough. You need to log in, so I need to click on sign into my research, and I need to sign in yeah, with a different account. Okay, I need to sign in with my wrong new account. Okay, right, so when I'm in, pretty happy with everything. Go back to ProQuest, click on ProQuest, go back to that. Now for example, if I want to search for something, I don't know, I may search for generative AI, and then I can search for EF Vietnamese EFL, for example, and click search. Well, there's only two study, which is interesting, and one of it is my yeah. So it's up to you. If you should Vietnamese. If I remove Vietnamese, then we will have we have 20 or 86 results. Okay, now if I want to download all of these, if I click on this, it's only 20, but I want to get all of the 86 results. Okay, so the thing you can do is maybe click on next page, and click on select again. Now you got 40. Okay, 40 selected items. But if you want, you can just expand it to 100 to save sometimes, so you don't have to go from page to page. Now if you expand it, show all 100 on the same page. See, that's a lot. So what I can do is just go here and click on select like this, and all 86 results will be selected now. Okay, if you got more than 86, like 200 something, you may have to click the second page and click on select until you got everything you need. Now the next step I'm going to show you to how to do the export. Okay, pretty simple. Just go to the three dot right here, click on that, and click on citation export and choose the format. In this case, I often work with RIS file, so click on this and we'll choose this with PDF link. Okay, if you don't need PDF link, I think that's alright, but I just want to get everything. And then I click continue and it open a new page and it said starting download. Okay, so this is how you're gonna search and download in ProQuest. Yes, and now you got a file. You can just save it to your. I'm not gonna save it because I'm just doing it as a demonstration. Okay. Something else about ProQuest that I'd like to show you is this is something called advanced search. So the advanced search is more advanced. It lets you use the term like and or. For example, you have like generative AI, and then this one you say EFL learners. This one is asks you where do you want to look for the keywords, anywhere or in the abstracts only, or in the full text, or in the title, or in the journal publication. Just go ahead and leave it like that. Anywhere except full text. Yeah. Because if we have full text, sometimes the term is mentioned but it's not so relevant, because that's why we're looking at the title and abstract often more relevant. You can add another row and you can EFL learners, or you can say this like learning outcome, right? Learning outcome, language outcome or language achievement, right? And a row or language skill. So basically what we are going to do is just to look for study that have a generative AI and language outcome or something like this. Something else is that you can click on this to say that we only look for peer reviewed. Peer review means you don't look for like newspapers, you don't look for blog articles. That's not journal article that has not been peer reviewed. So publication you can set for a specific day range. For example, if you talk about generative AI, you can only you only want those from 2022, for example. And not sure if they have to do this, but click let's try search. And here you got a lot of results. If you click it like this, we have a lot of results. Language skills, alright. So anyway, you might need to play a little bit around these. Something you can do, if you put a quote in here, you can put the quote to keep a certain keyword fixed. Otherwise, it will look for everywhere. Okay, you can add a quote and you can try to search again, and it will narrow it down a bit. Generative AI, peer review. Alright, that's pretty much it. If you want to edit this one, how about I put them all in this one, because I want this and everything in this one. Let's try if this works. Okay, that means you can use the bracket like this to narrow it down. Like on the left side you want generative AI, and on the right side you want outcomes, achievement, or skills. Okay, because without this one, it captures quite a lot of everything. So we use brackets to indicate these are the two major blocks. Let's see Congress. Alright, pretty good. And you can just go ahead and select and keep doing the same thing. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you find this useful. So that's pretty much a very brief tutorial on how to use ProQuest. Feel free to play around. If you find advanced search is too complicated, go to basic search. Click on the type that you want and type in the search. Alright. That's it everyone. Thanks for watching and bye.